Welcome to episode number 8 of NHL 20 Austin Dundas Expansion Draft Franchise Series, and today we're playing Islanders, who are the worst team in hockey record-wise. I'm probably ever. They're 18-41-4 with 40 points. Yeah, there's 18. Yeah, and we have 40 points. We are not the best team in hockey. We're the second best team in hockey. The team that's in front of us is the Penguins. I'm not sure. They have 90 points. We have 85. We're 42-20-1 with 80 points. We're 6-4-0 in our last 10. The Islanders are 1-9-0 in their last 10. As it's a trade deadline, March 1st, 2020. It's March 1st each year for the NHL. As baseball's coming back. They're saying the trade deadline is August 31st for them instead of July 31st. They're starting their season July 23rd, 24th, and all the players that they're attend camp or show up to camp, like training camp, by spring training number 2 by July 1st, which in real life, that's about what? It's June 25th today when I'm filming this. It's 6th that I'm posting this. I'm filming this actually before that's the last episode of my Minnesota Twins Always Show 20 Tested Franchise. When I'm filming this, that video is about an hour and a half. By the time you're watching this, it went up technically yesterday. If you're watching this video that I posted. So the next episode will be against the Blue Jackets, who are 30 right now, 30, 25, and 8. And then the next episode will be against the Penguins, who have the best record in the NHL. The only team that has more points than us. Penguins, which that game, promotion night, and it's the last game of the regular season, and then it's the playoffs. So yeah, and I believe it's gonna be for this game, the entire game for this game, the entirety of this game, the next game, and the next episode, and obviously the next episode, the game 2 episodes from now, last game of the regular season against the Penguins. I'll have semi-pro sitting for the playoffs, and I'll put on semi-pro. We'll stay like that for at least the rest of the regular, or for the rest of the season, for the rest of the regular season, and for the entire postseason. I might switch about the rookie after this season concludes, which I'm actually hopefully can do in a second season instead of last year, which I basically had to sim the entire remainder of the regular season because I was only like December. I'm trying to win a Stanley Cup with my gun nuts, obviously, and also with Vinny J's Devils and be a pro, which as this is probably going up. The time slot for NHL 20 is 10 a.m. Central Time, and if I can't get up then it's 7 p.m. So tomorrow, Saturday, I'm filming this Thursday. Should be probably 2 things. Name one of the LDS between the Twins and between the Astros and Twins in my Always Show 20 and my Minnesota Twins Trust and Franchise, or Vinny J. Rose the Show. And whatever that one is, say it's Vinny J. Rose the Show, then Sunday will be the next episode of my Minnesota Twins Trust and Franchise, or the other way around. Say that next episode of my Minnesota Twins Trust and Franchise is on Saturday, and next episode of my Vinny J. Rose the Show is Sunday. And I'm not sure about next week, obviously. And for this, it will be game 1 of every series and every elimination day, like it is for franchise and LB Show 20. That will be what it is for here. And also, that will be for what it is for Be a Pro. It's a little different in baseball. Because if you they have wild card, and then they basically have 3 or 4 rounds, but one round's one game. The second round's best of 5 only, and the third round, obviously the ALCS and the NLCS, basically the championship series, is best of 7, and the World Series is best of 7. So really, there's only 3 series, both championship series and the World Series are best of 7. Here in the NHL, there's 4 series that are best of 7, so their playoffs are a little longer. Baseball, I did that 4 rounds, but one round is really not a round; it's only one game, and the second round is only best of 5, and then the next 2 are best of 7. Here in the NHL, there's 4 rounds, and all of them are best of 7. So, be a pro, and for obviously this expansion draft franchise, and also be a pro will be game 1 of every series and every elimination game of every series. So let's do it. And it'll be on semi-pro for the entire game. For this game, the next game, which will be next episode, and then the next game, which will be 2 episodes from now, and then for every playoff game. And that I said on camera. And the one that do it off camera, I'm probably gonna sim, and then maybe hop in like the third period or overtime or something. The games I sim off camera, and then. But you'll never like last year. I remember I did 1 episode in round 1 and 2, 2 in the Western Conference Finals, and 2 in the Stanley Cup Finals. Well, there will at least be 2 for each series. Obviously, game 1 and then each elimination game, which obviously it has to be at least 1, and there could be more than 1. So say we win game 1, and then say we game 5 we're up 3-1 and we lose, then I'll film game 6, and then say if we lose in game 7, and then obviously, and then if we say lose and we're out of the playoffs, the next episode obviously will be open 2020. This is 2020 right now, as they have a better offense by 6. We have a better defense by 5, and they have a better goalie by 2. And that's our captain, Brett Burns. I'm not sure that Islanders player is. If you know, leave a comment down below. I'm not sure if you can tell, because it's really bright. Sorry about that. Home uniforms for us, road uniforms for us, road uniforms for the Islanders. So yes, semi-pro for the regular season and the entire postseason. So basically, for semi-pro for the entire, semi-pro for all the games I film on camera, and also the game that I play off camera, which most likely will be like me hopping into like the third period or overtime or something. Will be semi-pro, but yeah, for the rest of the regular season and for the entire postseason, if we get there, which I hopefully we get to the postseason, it will be on semi-pro. It might go at the rookie next season, but it might not. I'm not sure. Let's do it. Well, obviously, the last episode, the first period was on. I put it on semi-pro to second period, and it was on semi-pro for second and third period, but it wasn't for the entire game. Let's get into it. Let's watch the presentation, James Hamolsky. Actually, that was a little too early, sorry about that. Let's watch the presentation, James Hamolsky. There's Anti-Hudobin, a.k.a. Dobie. Yeah, 6 shutouts? Leonard's 19-23-0 with 3.51 goals against average and 0 shutouts. Offside. The first whistle of the game comes exactly 57 seconds in. Let's go! #28 goal of the year, 3:47 into the first period, and yeah, I did do it. I did, yeah. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. It's semi-pro. I don't know if you did. I know, like, prove it's not that hard, but I am not gonna play. I think it should be on game settings. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but actually you probably can't because it's so bright. Oh my god, I don't know why it's so bright. Sorry about that. You might be able to see like 2 words. It's semi and obviously the dash and then pro. But it's semi-pro, trust me. As it was only on, I put the difficulty on semi-pro before the second period started in the last episode. So I'm only on semi-pro for obviously for the entire this game and for the rest of the regular season and for the entire postseason if we did there. Which if we don't get there, it's only a real disappointment if we don't get there. I mean, we should though. Here we go. They only have they have 2 hits already. Because usually in the games I play on rookie, neither team has a hit. Both teams have won a face-off, 2 shots and that. So we had already 2 shots, we already have a goal. 16-13 left in the first period. I'm not sure. I believe the other team when I played on semi-pro for second and third period the last episode, I'm not sure if the other team ever scored. I'm not sure. I can't remember this. That guy just... There's still that broken sit. They'll get it off the ice after once they blow the whistle, which they won't until they have to. They just don't do it because of that. Once the player's hurt, usually don't do it for no reason. Oh, good crunch block by the guy I was controlling. Here's Kappen, and he has speed like Rupe Hintz from the Dallas Stars. Shot! Oh, Wilson in a wide open net. Sort of. I don't know if you can call that a wide open net. 11 minutes to play in the first period in Canada. 1-0. Done Dodge. Because you never know. I mean, I only scored like 3 goals, and that hit I turned it over, and that hit the right post. I only had like 2 goals on semi-pro, and we ended up winning, what, like 10-0, because I scored 8 in the first period on rookie. And I only scored, what, 3 in 2 periods on semi-pro. And that is a good stop rebound! Stop by Hudobin! They obviously drafted him in the expansion draft from the Dallas Stars. And that's going to be in the lap of Leonard, and he covers it. 7:57 to go in the first period, and that's lead the team in points. 13 goals, 36 assists, 49 points. So the leader in points only has 49 points. The leader in points only has 49 points. Well, I mean, 13 goals, 0 assists. So 5-3 on shots, 3-0 on hits for the favorite Island. Only 2-1. This is only the 4th face-off of the game. Yeah, I only have won 1. I only won the opening face-off of the game, and the Islanders have won the next 3. And oh, turned over when I pass it up. Here's Lee. Down the win. Oh, and a stop by Leonard. Turned over. Oh, right into the Lodo. 6:02 to go in the first period. It remains 1-1 or 1-0 Dundons. Candidates on the Dundons is Hendrick, and I was too early. Our record in the last 10 games is 10-4-0, which you already knew, but it said that right before the camera. The last clip ended. As oh, now Islanders tie it! Darn it! Then I have never lost a game for the Illinois Dundons in NHL 17 or the 18 and then the Austin Dundons in NHL 19 and so far in NHL 20 because I've been on rookie the entire time. I never tried semi-pro like ever. Back then in 17 it was custom franchise, and then in 18 expansion draft franchise, and in 19 expansion draft franchise, and then here expansion draft franchise. So it's 1-1 with about 5 minutes left. Yeah, 4:43 to go in the first period. The scores: the Islanders won and the Dundons won. If I don't win a face-off, the 2 face-offs I have won at center ice, and I completely got sandwiched in the corner. Oh, he got sandwiched. Oh, and then. Taking the lead, let's go! Off the post and in! Possibly a crossbar, but I know I hit the post with the crossbar as I heard it. It's Carlson, 12th goal of the season, 16-15 into the first period. Let's go. And you can tell, I mean, if you play it, I hit the left post. You can tell it's on semi-pro because you don't look at my recent episodes. I mean, usually there's no hits. I can hit, but the computer never hits. You can see if you watch my previous episodes for NHL 17, 18, 19, and so far in 20. Right in this, or when I'm on semi-pro, right now in this episode, you can see the eye is a little different than it was in all my episodes in NHL 17, 18, 19, all the episodes up to I guess the first period of the last episode in NHL 20. Obviously, I was only on semi-pro for the second and third period of the last episode. I was still on rookie in the first period. Here on semi-pro for the rest of the regular season and for the entire postseason if we get there. If we don't get there, it's a big disappointment. I'll stop saying that while I say it, what, 3 times? Here we go with the Onkinen or whatever his name is. Oh, right to Leonard. Why would you run into him? 2:36 to go in the first period, 2-1 done odds. And I probably was going to say top 10 and something, like goals, assists, points, plus minus, I don't know. Here we go, to win the draw, come on! Oh, that was a good one-timer! Oh! Wilson, Dornoff, Burns! Oh, he got demolished. Wilson, scores! 3-1, Austin! Vinny, which obviously the GM's Vinny J. Colin Wilson, 14 goals this season, what, 18-22 into this first period. And by the way, the next episode we had against the Blue Jackets at home, and the next episode after that we had against the Penguins, which is at home, which is promotion night and the last game of the regular season. So that, and I was late. Oh, what a pass! Or what a picked off the pass! Or intercepted the pass. And nah, he intercepted that pass. Sorry the camera keeps moving and stuff, but I can't change it every time. And that's a stop by Adobin. Burns in the Edo to Spooner. Plot running down. Scores! A buzzer beater 4.4 seconds to go in the period. 4-1 Dundons. Matt Nieto, 10th goal of the season, 1956 into the first period. My mom and dad, I believe, are working outside cutting down a tree, and you're wondering, I'm not doing that. Well, I did it. I mean, I'm summer school for math, and I'm trying to get my one more pay study before July, or I think July, now it's like the July 4th weekend. So, I didn't do that. I didn't finish, or stop doing math, and I just have to catch up on 2 pages next year. I did 8 pages. That's when I heard you're done. I did do 8 pages, which is pretty good. That's over half a dozen, and the period's over. After one period of play scores, the Dundons score, and the Islanders won. I mean, I only had 12. I scored on a third of our shots. I mean, the Islanders have 1 goal on 6 shots. We have 4 goals on 12 shots. Hits 5-1 in favor of the Islanders. Time attack we have about 1 more minute than the Islanders. I know I've mentioned better passing by about 5 points to be at that 5.2%, but 5% more better passing than the Islanders. 7-3 in face-offs in favor of the Islanders. No penalties, no power plays, obviously no power play minutes, no shorthanded goals. As you can see, Josh Bailey got the goal, and then Burns has 3 assists actually. 0 goals, 3 assists, 0 shots, 4 for his plus minus. His shots 12-6. Face off 7-3, goals obviously 4-1. Let's do the second period. Second period set to get underway. Here we go. And the Islanders will open and draw a center period. The Islanders will open and draw a center period. NHL didn't. Here we go. To Lee, and oh, he missed a pass. And no ice on apparently. I guess I beat it or they just waved it off. I'm not sure. Here's Zuccarello. That was like a mini 2-on-1, but he just shot it and didn't pass it. Zuccarello, I believe, signed with the Islanders when he was, I think, traded or something from like the Rangers last year to the Stars or something, or he ended up on the Stars last year and then I just signed with the Islanders via free agency. And score! Came up the middle and they score. On rookie, sometimes I did like a shot like 18-0, and then the other team on rookie rarely scores. Obviously, if it's AI, it's 4-2 now. They have cut our lead in half at 2, or they have cut our lead in half at 2 at 4-2. And we're in the face off, and oh, almost got hit, and Kruder lost the puck. Here we go. We're up by 2 at 4-2. Shot by Hudobin, or shot is stopped by Hudobin. Pass ahead to Yanrard. Come on! Oh, missed the pass. Oh, I tried to shoot it in or go. Oh, he almost put it in his own goalie and he covers. 14:54 to go in the second period. Why is there that black circle or black rectangle glitching in and out in the corner right there? Tapped it in. Oh, I lit this. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was a delicious hit. Not delicious, but a egregious hit. Or a big hit, let me put it this way, not egregious. What? I don't know. It's 13-9 shots for me. Here we go. Oh, it's blocked. And shots on goal are goals that actually score, or goals that or a putt that goes in. A goal counts as a shot, even if it doesn't hit the goalie, and then obviously other shots if it counts if it hits the goalie. That did not work. So here we go. 11 minutes to play in the center period and counting 4-2. Dundons. Oh, he faked me out, and then he was all alone. Stopped it. Passed it out. Come on, here it comes. I'm not sure who this is. Here we go. Wrapping around. Shot! Right into the pads of Leonard. 9:36 to go in the center period. 4-2. And I'm not sure why I'm seeing this. Here we go. Hitting the base out for the Dundons. Henry, then he loses. I just went right past it and tried to hit it. It didn't really work. 9 minutes to play in the center period and counting. 4-2 Dundons. Oh, what a dive block by that Dundons player, which I was controlling. Here we go. It's trying to hardly get around the edge, but I'm semi-pro. Oh, it might have been a goal that was blocked in front by, possibly, I think it was a Dundons player who blocked it. Burns! Oh! And no, that's a penalty! That's a penalty, and it's a delayed penalty. There's a Dobin. Sits on 5 for the Dundons, but then the Islanders touch. And then, yeah, they're saying hooked in. 2-minute power play. 6:23 to go in the center period. On the power play, up by 2 at 4-2. 6:23 to go in the second period. Here we go in the draw. Shot right into Leonard. And he passes it out. And they're not dumping it yet. And he dumps it just beyond the red line. Here we go. It's happening. He has speed with 24-20. Shot on! He missed that. And apparently, I don't know why the defenseman was outside the zone. What a pass! Oh, it got broken up, and it goes down the ice. No icing is down the penalty kill. Minute 20 to go on our power play and counting. 5:40 to go in the center period. Lots going like it at the speed it does in real life when there's a penalty. Even if it's 4-on-4, it's still up. Shot out, deflected in front! It's loose! Shot it out the rear end of Spooner, and it's in front, and it's covered by the goaltender. 10 goals, 18 assists, 28 points for Matthew Barzell, and center number 13. There's the rectangle right there. Or, it was right there at the Dundons bench. Ah. Halfway through our power play. 5:20 to go in the center period and counting. Have to dump it in at the red line, basically. Here we go. Oh, I turned it over. Oh, I tried to. Here we go. Didn't work. Lee. Oh, why didn't I pass to Palat, who was on the. Whoa, that went like behind Hudobin. And that's on an ice, and we can't get down there. That's an ice, and 24 seconds to go on our power play. 4:46 to go in the center period. And we go in the face-off. Probably one last rush, maybe two here in the power play. Aw, come on. There we go. One last rush on our power play. That we can score a goal. Oh, he completely demolished the goalie. And the Islanders kill out the penalty. Oh, that one just wide. And yeah, that was a weak shot behind the net. Oh, why not? Offside. 3:35 to go in the center period. Remains 4-2. They haven't got a goal in the period. The only goal in the period is scored by the Islanders. And we lose a face-off. It was beyond number 6, the defenseman, and we got it. The team are 24 score, and it's 5-2. What a pass! And it's capping in 32nd goal of the season, 17:08 into the second period. 32 goals. And this is our 64th game, so we still have, what, 18 games after it? Well, after this 17. There's a 60, no, it's not 64th game, it's not. No, this is our 64th game. And that goes out of the zone. Here we go, we're back. Didn't miss anything, I just moved about a few feet. Here we go! Oh, glove saved by Leonard. And he was on a play up and he stopped. Covered it. Minute 15 they go in the second period. 5-2 Den Dogs. Both teams have scored a goal in the second period. We're up by 3 at 5-2. 75 seconds to play in the period. Oh, blocked rebound! Basically went on the ice wide. And we're now 30 seconds to play in the second period. The clock's going really fast. It will slow down about 10 seconds left. That's a stop! Rebound stopped by Hadoman! What a stop! And now it's offside. 2.7 seconds to go in the period. Spoonerson in the faceoff for the Dundons. Faceoffs 11-9 in favor of the Islanders. We won the faceoff. And that's the end of the second period. The scores, the Dundons 5 and the Islanders 2. Both teams scored a goal in that period, but because we scored 4 at the first, we're up 5-2 after to play. Shots was, well, it was 12-6 in the first period in favor of us, and then in the second period it was 10-6. So only 10 shots. Obviously, we only scored 1 goal. Shots are 22-12 in favor of us. Burns over 3, or no goals, 3 assists, 1 shot. Now still 4 for plus minus, and then John Bailey has 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 shots, 1 for his plus minus, and then face-offs. We're 11-10 in favor of the Islanders. That period we won 7. The Islanders only won 4. In the first period, the Islanders won 7 and we won 3. And then goals, obviously 4. And the Islanders have scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and we scored 4 in the first, and only 1 in the second, but we're up 5-2. Here we go. It's hit 7-2 in favor of the Islanders. Obviously, we're open on the power play. They have better 91.1% for the Islanders, 78% for us. So they have a better passing. Now this is our 64th game, so we have 65, 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 17 games left after this game. I'll see 2 of them. And the Dundons will no bench out of third period after the NHL game. Here we go. Round the corner. Here comes Burns. Pass it. What a pass! Score! Number 5, and it's 6-2. 50 points, and I trust you, Vinny J. Mark Dornioff, 12 goals this season, 34 seconds into the third period. So we went from 50-point season to I trust you, Vinny J. And the U was obviously not the Y-O-U, it was just the U, but no. So it went from something about 50-point season to I trust you, Vinny J. Which, I mean, we're the best team in the Western Conference. We have the best record in the Western Conference, and then we have the second best record in the whole NHL. The only team in front of us is the Penguins, who we play, promotion night in the last game of the regular season. Blocked, which you'll see, it's at home. We play the Penguins at home. It's promotion night, the last game of the year. 2-on-1. Oh, turn off by Leonard. Yeah, so 2 episodes from now we'll be playing. Next episode will be against the Blue Jackets. It's a full game, obviously. At home, and then the 2 episodes from now will be full game. Will be against the Penguins at home. It's promotion night. It's the last game of the regular season. So that's it. Penguins have the best record in the Eastern Conference and the whole NHL. We have the best record in the Western Conference and the second best record in the whole NHL. Here we go. 18 minutes to play in the third period. 6-2. 6-2. Dundons, and we lose a face-off. Oh! I don't know how I thought they were calling interference because the puck left. Sometimes they call that on that hit. Sometimes they don't call that interference. They call it charging. You can't take 3 steps before you hit him. Well, in this game, obviously 3 strides because you're not taking steps in hockey. But charging, I believe, is if you take 3 strides and then you hit him. Well, sometimes on that hit right there after the putt left, I thought they would call that interference, but most of the time in this game, if they call anything on that hit that just happened about a minute ago, they call charging, not interference. And sometimes they call charging on that hit, which I think, I mean, and that was a vicious hit. And the putt, I guess, is in the back of the net, whistle blown. 14:29, they don't in the third period face-off. It's in our offensive zone, 6-2. And we win the face-off. 1-2 on the yellow, it didn't work, and Leonard will pass out the Thornton. As on that hit that happened like 5 minutes ago, as that got broken up. In the States, if Adobe wants to pass it out, Larson gets it. Wilson, come on, let's go. Glove by Leonard. Why would you do that? But the hit that happened 5 minutes ago, I think that should. I thought it was only interference because the puck already left. But sometimes on that hit that happened, I think that. Well, I thought that was only interference because the puck was already gone. But, well, it just went like 2 seconds earlier. But I thought they were going to call something. Like, oh my goodness. Well, no, it didn't. It says body check this time. But that, I guess the putt just left, but I thought they were going to call interference because it was like 2 seconds after the putt left. But sometimes I've seen it before where that kind of hit, which happened like 5 minutes ago for me, that almost went in the net because the hit that happened like 5 minutes ago, I thought that was only interference. But sometimes in this game, if you make a hit like that, that's like when the putt just left, they're not going to call interference. They are going to draw a penalty. They're not called charging, which I've seen before, like in a game be a pro, where at least according to him, there was 3 penalties that he took, and referees called all 3 2-minute minor for charging on all 3, and he says for all 3 that they're not penalties, and that's a breakaway. Goalie doesn't come out, but ends up behind the goalie. 8:33 to go in the third period, 6-2 Dundas. That's our upcoming schedule. The Kings on the 5th, Rockies or Avalanche in Colorado on the 7th, and the Hurricanes on the 9th back at home. So really play the Kings at home, and then the Avalanche in Colorado, and then the Hurricanes at home. But yeah, according to him, all 3 of those penalties were not penalties. That's offside. According to him, all 3 of those weren't penalties, and all 3 of the referee called all 3 of them 2-minute minors for charging, and according to him, all 3 were not charging. And so he was pretending that the other team was the Ducks in the Stanley Cup final, that the Ducks bribed the referees with like money and like gift cards or something. And that stopped as I got it up to the side that there was only a Dundas player there, not an Islanders player. Down the win, across, score, 7-2. Maybe I should go up to pro, but I'm not. That guy, 3rd goal of the season, 14:07 into the 3rd period. Maybe I should go on pro, but I don't. I mean, my dad, when he was trying to be a pro, he did play. He did go on semi-pro, and then he still scored 1 billion goals. But yeah, I'm staying on semi-pro for the rest of the regular season and for the entire postseason. If we make the postseason, if we don't, it's a disappointment, obviously. And that's apparently an ice in 455. They don't. I want to win a Stanley Cup. I said they won a Stanley Cup when I done that last year. It was like around Christmas time. Like basically, I did those videos after I got NHL 20 because I remember I was like, the last episode was like I posted like on the December 1st. It was the first game of 2019 in that world. And then the next episode was the playoffs. Here we go, 3:50 to go. Here's Burns, the captain. Oh, what a stop! And it's covered by Leonard. 3:29 to go in the 3rd period, 7-2. 3 episodes from now will be the playoffs if we get there. And we most likely will. I tried to hit and didn't work. I think I just switched the line because the energy of line 2 was in the low. It was in the orange. Here we go. Or the yellow, not the orange. Here we go. Here's Burns! Down the wing! Didn't go, and it's in Leonard. Minute 42 to go in the game. It remains 7-2. Came to the face off for the down this Spooner, and he loses the draw. Oh, that was a body check. Well, usually on that, they did do a check mark. It's green. It says body check or bid hit. Here we go. Under a minute to play in the game. Here's Bailey. Stop, rebound, score. So he shot it and hit the pad, and then Zuccarello went around Goldberg's pad. 18 goals this season, 19:05 in the third period, but you're still down 7-3. So you're still down by 4. So you have to score 1 goal in the first period, 1 in the second, and now 1 in the third. But we scored, what, 4 in the first, 1 in the second, and now 2 in the third. Oh, that's a big hit. Bailey stomps it. Let's pass it out. That was right past Zuccarello. No, Zuccarello. Here we go. Here comes Wilson. Pass ahead. Shot. Oh, he took the puck away. Oh, what a turnover. Oh, he turned it over. Nieto. Larson. Scored. Oh, he got hit off the puck. Shot is stopped. Rebound. So, the shot was blocked and the rebound, or it was blocked and another shot was blocked. Here we go. 25 seconds to go, and it's blocked by number 5. Then Dornoff. Voracek. And I turned it over, and that shot, Slapper was, he broke his stick. So Sid broke when the putt went to shot, when he went to shoot the putt, or when he went to shoot the putt, his stick broke. And the Gundogs win 7-3 over the worst team record-wise in the NHL, 7-3 over the Islanders here at home. Here on a trade deadline, March 1st, 2020, as the Gundogs won 7-3 over the Islanders here at the Doghouse in Austin, Texas. As you can see, there's a mascot with the flag as the players salute the fan, or raise their sits, salute the fans. We win 7-3 over the Islanders, who's the record-wise is the worst team in the NHL. As Burns, first star, no goals, 4 assists, no hits. Dornoff, 1 goal, 2 assists, no hits. And Bailey, third star, who's on the Islanders, 1 goal, 2 assists, 1 hit. So he, I believe, scored the first goal. Yeah, he scored the first goal for the Islanders. So I only got 7 goals. It's better than what those like 18-0 shutouts. And I did we still won 7-3, but it's better than those 18-0 games. I mean, that's insane. As we got 4 in the first, goals was 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. Islanders got 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and 1 in the third. Obviously no goals in the overtime or the shootout, because there wasn't any. Only 1 power play went over in the game. As we outshot 33-18, hits 14 assists in favor of the Islanders. Current attack, we had about 3 more minutes. Passing, they were better. Face off, 19-14 in favor of the Islanders. Obviously open on the power play for us, and then 2 power play minutes, no penalty minutes, open on the power play for us. And then penalty minutes for Islanders, 2 minutes, no power plays, no power play minutes, no shorthanded goals for either side. As overall, I guess B+, offense A-, defense and team play B, so not bad. Good work playing the body out there. That'll keep them from feeling too jumped. That was from Body Check. That was pretty good. As especially for Burns, they didn't get a goal, but he had 3 shots, 4 plus minus. They had 4 assists, which is really good. They had 3 goals on 16 shots, or 3 goals on 18 shots. We had 7 goals on 33 shots. So 6 of their shots were goals. So yeah, sorry if it's really bright. I mean, I don't know why. It's so bright. But yeah, tomorrow, or Vinny J of the show, this weekend, I'm not sure if it's what order it's gonna be, but game 1 of the LDS between the Astros and Twins and my Minnesota Twins Justin franchise, and then then Vinny J of the show. And by the way, I did Summer Solstice was this past Saturday, June 21st. I said I was gonna do 4 videos. I literally completely forgot about that. I remember about that literally like 10 minutes before I started filming this video. So, but if you look, I did post up to when I was on vacation. I didn't post Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, but I did post. I mean, I don't know, because 4 videos really, like 2 days before, I wouldn't post for like the 2 days before Summer Solstice. But I don't know. I just don't. Well, if that's another, I don't be able to do it. And either way, 4, I mean, that's probably a little too, I mean, I'll have to probably schedule at least 2 of them the day before. And probably only film one, probably schedule 2 of them the day before. And then probably schedule one that day. And then I'll probably film like the one that goes up at 7 p.m. that day. So I don't have to film one video, but I mean, I really want to post it before. And either way, there was those videos, I think, it was like when I didn't turn and post them because I didn't have access to the computer. I'm saying you got, I think one day, I think you got 3 videos. I think you only got 2 actually. I think you got 3. No, because I had the 2. I think you got 3 one day. At least 2, because I remember I at least posted one at, I think 1, which is NBA 2K20. And I posted that 1, and then NBA 2K20 at 4. And there wasn't one at 7 as well, but at least one day, I know I debuted 2 videos, or posted 2 videos. I pre-recorded them a few days before. And I think I at least debuted 2 and possibly 3, I'm not sure, but I completely forgot the summer solstice. I apologize, I remember, I forgot about that, right 10 minutes before I started filming, so. I remember previous years I did summer, I'm trying to get you maybe after I know what the summer solstice, hopefully it will be by 4th of July. And by the way, I'm going to Minnesota visit my grandpa. The ones, if you look at my vlog channel, the ones that came for Christmas, and the ones I go to every summer, the one I was fishing with, went to Christmas to their house in Minnesota on Tuesday, 2018 for Christmas, and then they came here in 2019. So we're going, I think, on August 7th. So it's over a month away, but I should be able to get my July 4th tournament done by then, hopefully, most likely. Because it's probably going to be best of 5 for the Division Series, best of 7 for the Championship Series and the World Series. And then I'm trying to, hopefully when I get back, I kind of want to do another one before school starts. And it might be like best of 3 for what it was for the previous playoff bracket, best of 3 for the Division Series and Championship Series, and the best of 5 for the World Series. Or maybe best of 3 for the Division Series, best of 5 for the Championship Series, and best of 7 for the World Series. Or I'll do the full bracket, and it might, I might not finish it before school starts. But I don't know. If I can't, then I'll have the weekends and stuff, and we start on Tuesday, September 1st, off Labor Day, because obviously we usually start the day after Labor Day, but because Labor Day is, I guess, the previous one, just the first day of summer is a Tuesday, or first day of September is a Tuesday, so that's why I guess. That's why I guess, they start earlier and all with this coronavirus stuff going on, but I just don't know. And then I'm probably going to do one for the actual playoffs, which right now we're looking at for baseball 10, but they might change it. Hopefully they don't, because if they do, they're probably not going to implement in the same way to show 20 of the actual, because first of all, I don't know how they do more than 10 teams though. Because really, if you do say 4 wildcard teams, I think there's 3 division winners. Unless you turn it like that 4th division, you can't really do more than 10 teams. So they most likely will do 10 teams, and I'll probably do a playoff bracket of the actual like when the playoffs start, and hopefully I can get it done before the actual playoffs end. But yeah. But I'm gonna try to still do that August one, but it might, I might not be able to finish it before school starts. Or I'll make it best of 3 for the Division Series and Championship Series, and best of 5 for the World Series. Or somehow, maybe if I have time, I leave on the 7th. If I can start it before, maybe I can Well, the thing is, I probably just depends if the Twins. It probably will have to start after because I assume I'm only there for say 10 days max. So I'm back on the 17th. So that gives me what 8, 9, 10. What 10 days to finish? That's probably not gonna happen. So it's probably gonna leak into school. Well, I guess if I can start it before. I don't know if I can start it though. Because well, actually, I'm not gonna reveal, but the Twins will be in. I'm gonna reveal one thing: the Twins will play the winner of the AL Wild Card tournament. So really, I bet if I can start it before, maybe I can. Well, I can't make that much progress because I won't be able to film anything there. And it's gonna start in August, so maybe I started like August 1st, but July 4th. I mean, that took what? About 3 weeks to do my last one. That was best of 5, so it might end like August. It might take almost a month to get there to do it, and then I mean I still have the weekend for I still have the weekend when school starts. I still want to do it, but it might. I'm not, but I don't know when I'm coming back. Matt's probably in 10 days. I mean, I can probably get through one round, and then the other 2 rounds I really set the film. So if it does lead, if I can't finish it before school starts, then so be it. I'll obviously finish it when on the weekends when I said I don't have school. So sorry about that ranting for the last like what 5 minutes or so. Sorry about that. Alright, so I'm going to listen to no board. This episode, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And I'm gonna see an episode number 9 of this Austin Dundon's NHL 20 expansion draft franchise series. See you in episode number 9 and eat a lot of bacon. And go Dundons.